Well, the dentist accused of poisoning his wife is now facing first-degree murder charges. James Craig was in court yesterday. The district attorney's office filed this charge after reviewing more than 50 pages of evidence from police. The arrest warrant says Craig bought potassium cyanide on the same day his wife Angela went to the hospital for a second time.
This story has gained nationwide attention, right? To talk more about this case is our 9 News legal analyst, Whitney Traylor. Thanks for coming in.
Sure.
So you read through the arrest affidavit. There's some details in it. Go through some of the details that you found interesting.
Yeah, it was a 52-page arrest affidavit, and the facts are really interesting. So he had been searching online just days before all of this happened for different types of poison. And here's some of the searches that they found on his computer. How many grams of pure arsenic will kill a human? Is arsenic detectable in autopsy? Then he ordered potassium cyanide at the office, and he told the office manager, don't open it. Well, somebody else opened it, and he didn't realize that. And so when people started putting these facts together, and so when the wife continued to go to the hospital, she went to the hospital 3 times in like a 10-day period. Then his partner, they added all this up. They told the nurse. The nurse then called the police, and that's how this all started. Well, the dentist called his partner and said, hey, what happened here? And the partner said, hey, we found all this stuff. And he said, I didn't order poison. That was a ring for my wife. And he goes, okay, it was poison, but she was thinking about committing suicide, so we were playing this game of chicken. I ordered it for her. So he made up all these cockamamie excuses, and so his partner said, which was probably the best advice ever, he said, you need to stop talking and hire a lawyer. And that's when this all started. So there were so many people piecing this together, but it wasn't complicated to piece together at all.
No, there's a lot there. There's a lot of details.
Yes.
So what does that mean in terms of prosecution then, based off of what you were talking about? You said there's going to be some kind of defense.
Well, there could be a number of defense. I mean, he could say I was ordering it for, we had rats in the house or something else, but all of these things adding up together, and they said he was having an affair, and he had multiple affairs during the marriage is what the arrest affidavit said, according to the sister. So these are all the facts that I'm telling you are things that were in the arrest affidavit, which means they corroborated it with somebody, and it was enough to get him arrested. So all these facts together add up. But for me, there could be, there's just so much evidence here. This was just not a smart criminal, if you will. But there are some things that don't add up when you talk about motive. So he was having this affair with this woman who happened to be coming in from Austin. This is their allegations. He had bought her tickets, or they bought tickets. She was here during this whole time period. And so they're saying, well, that was the reason that he would want to kill her. But I'm saying, if he had already had multiple affairs and the relationship was rocky, why would you go to this step? I would say this as a defense attorney. Why would he go out of his way to murder someone? They have 6 kids together, all these other things. So, that is a little questionable, but of course the prosecution's going to say, well, yeah, he wanted to start this new relationship with this new woman and just get the wife out of the way. Now the question will be, this will be a good piece of evidence, is whether he got an insurance policy recently. But this was all, and we just got done with the Alex Murdaugh thing.
Right.
And they said, well, that was to detract. He literally, murdered his family for purposes of avoiding these financial issues and trying to divert. Here, this guy's having all these financial troubles with his dentistry, and now he's got this woman coming in town. Has that what we've escalated to, that, to get your way, you're actually going to just murder people when he could just get a divorce?
It's a lot.
In the end, they have 6 children, and you feel for them, because no matter what, it's just going to be a terrible situation.
Exactly. Either way, there is just a lot of evidence. I don't see, this looks like he's going to be prosecuted. There's just so much evidence. So the kids now, 6 children, 2 of them under 18. Now lost their mother, and if the father's convicted, they're going to go down wondering if it was a wrong conviction or if their father actually did that to the mother.
It's heartbreaking for their children.
And the impact of all, I was reading the comments, the people, I'm sorry, I'm going on and on, the people who went to the dentist, and that's such an intimate, you're letting someone, you're in a vulnerable position.
Sure.
And that must cause a lot of distress for people who have been to this person.
Yeah, they're like, that's my dentist. Like, oh my gosh, right? right?
There's just a lot, yeah.
Whitney, I have a feeling we're going to talk about this
I
case
think
quite
so,
a bit
yeah,
more,
I
'cause
think
it is
so.
fascinating.
I'll
Thank
be
you for
back,
coming in.
sure.